What is up, Janksters? It's your boy Grim, also known as HamHawks42 on the internet, and today we have another edition of Tuesday Brews Day. This week we happen to film it on Wednesday because I had a conflict on Tuesday. Anyway, that's in the past. It's irrelevant for the purpose of this video. This is a deck that we built live on stream based on your feedback. That's right, folks. Part of our community all jumped into the Discord, suggested ideas, and that populated a poll that we actually submitted just earlier this week, or actually it was last week. That so everybody could vote actually here on the community tab on YouTube for what deck idea they wanted to see. Now, we also did a Boros deck that was built around Brash Taunter and Star of Extinction. You can check out that video in actually the iCard over here. Yeah, it should be displaying any second now. So there's that if you want to see that deck. This deck that also was one of our winners because we picked the top two. This deck is Mono Black Devotion that's also leveraging the Underworld Dreams Peer into the Abyss combo. If you're not familiar with that combo, Underworld Dreams says whenever a player draws a card, they lose a life. Okay, well, we like to draw cards throughout the course of the game, so that's an opportunity to dome our opponent for a fair amount throughout the course of the game. But Peer into the Abyss says target player loses half their life, I believe rounded down. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. The number is astronomical in this case. And then they draw cards equal to half the number of cards in their library. So what you do is you target your opponent with this with an Underworld Dreams down. They draw a ton of cards, and as a result, they lose a ton of life. It is a one-shot kill pretty consistently. Now, the reason that we're leveraging Mono Black Devotion with this is because Underworld Dreams, as an enchantment, requires 3 black mana to cast. So we already have 3 pips on the board just for that. So the deck also takes advantage of Grey Merchant of Asphodel, as you can imagine. So if we get a really high devotion on the board, we throw it on Gary, and then that just domes our opponent for a hefty sum. So this deck has the ability to go multiple different ways and beat our opponent on a number of different axes. That's really cool. And I think we landed on a pretty flexible, very interesting design that has a lot of intricacy and a lot of play to it, which is really cool. So if you want to stick around for the deck tech, that is going to be first up. Now, it's not just the deck tech. This is actually a full deck build that was done live on stream. Twitch.tv/HamHawks42. You are welcome to join us for future episodes of Tuesday Brews Day, and I also stream over there 5 days a week. So please don't hesitate to just drop me a follow and come on in and join chat. You're more than welcome to be a part of the team. We'd love to have you. And on top of that, on Tuesdays we film these particular videos, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Also, there is going to be timestamps in the timeline below, so you can, if you want to skip the deck building and go right to the gameplay, you can do that. I understand. It is a full deck build. It's not just a deck tech, so it takes a little while as we kind of look at different cards that we might include, kick some things around. You'll notice also I am heavily involved with chat throughout the course of the video. That is very intentional. That is part of what I do on stream. As a result, there will be a chat on the screen so that you can follow along at home, so that it doesn't just sound like I'm talking randomly with no context. So you will see that. Also, fun fact, in addition to the chat dialogue, there will actually be attributions for what background songs are playing, which is kind of fun. So that'll be there too. Yeah. And so thank you so much for checking out the video. I appreciate it very, very much. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button if you have not already done so, we are approaching the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is a very big deal. I'm looking forward to hitting that hopefully this year. We'll see. But thank you. You are amazing. And let's get to the video. Here we go. We're doing Mono Black. Actually, let me check. We're doing Mono Black Devotion is the name of the game, and we're going to be leveraging a very powerful combination, and this is going to be Explorer. So this is going to be Mono Black Devotion and Explorer using an incredibly powerful combo that is just a one-shot instant kill. That's what we're doing here today. Medine Mono Red Burn Explorer. Go ahead and put it in the brew ideas in Discord, and we'll put it to a vote. If you guys have any, so if you're watching this either on Twitch or on YouTube, if you have any deck ideas and you want to submit them, please do so in the Discord. There's a brew ideas channel where please submit all your ideas, and we put them to a vote once a week to see which ones get made on stream. And I'll be honest, I do withhold the right as the streamer to take any ideas that I just think are neat and run with them. So if it's intriguing, I may just build it, even if it doesn't win the vote. So just throwing that out there. I do reserve that right. All right, so Peer into the Abyss, possibly the creepiest art on a Magic card ever, period. I don't think 7 months of watching it. Rock on, Rise. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I appreciate all of you for just being here. Thank you. Like, y'all are amazing, especially because I appreciate you oh so much. Especially in like the last couple of weeks, I've been getting really frustrated at Magic. So thank you for bearing with me as I work through that. But we're gonna find some weird jank. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a good time, damn it, because we're going to. And Peer into the Abyss is gonna be part of it. Peer into the Abyss says target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life round up each time. This card is sick. Fun fact, you almost never target yourself with this. The target is the opponent because it combines with Underworld Dreams. This is a card that, if I'm not mistaken, was originally printed in Legends, that has been reprinted a number of times, including in Theros Beyond Death, which means it is legal. The other cool thing about Underworld Dreams is it gives you 3 black pips. So in mono black devotion, excellent. Death of the Night or Demigod Titan, those are good calls too, Oscar. Yep. Version of the deck is token and hand disruption for early game. Black Stripe, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, I put a long time ago. Yeah, Razo, yes. You know, no, Mono Black has built a ton. Mono Black, the YouTuber, has built a ton of fun stuff with this, with this combo. So this is like, this combo is kind of tried and true. Like, as you can see, Peer into the Abyss came out in M21, and like ever since then, it has popped. Like, it has been the thing with this combo. Like, there was a minute there was like 6 months where on the ladder there was like a 1 in 4 chance you would just get blown out by this combo. It was kind of a big deal for a while there, but. Drummer, thank you, man. I appreciate you. But all the same, like, it's still fun. It's still good. Let's see if we can find another way to make it work. Now, that said, we are going devotion. So let's take a look at all black cards that have devotion in them somewhere. First things first, Gray Merchant of Asphodel. This card is insane. Insane. It's like shockingly good. So Gary here, as he's lovingly known, is a 2/4 for 5 that when it enters the battlefield, target opponent loses X life, where X is your devotion to black, and you gain life equal to life lost this way. Phenomenal. Like, full stop. Amazing. Yeah. Oh, Rezo, 100%. No, Mono Black is fantastic. And on top of that, like, Mono Black is a YouTuber that, like, if you are not currently familiar, go check him out. He does some phenomenal work. I'm not associated with him in any way other than, like, he and I both like Magic. But like, he's just a great jank brewer who comes up with some of the weirdest stuff out there. So, like, just go drop him a sub. He does phenomenal work. Like, inarguably phenomenal work. But anyway, we also have Timmy, chosen from Death. Now, this is 2 black pips. Its toughness is equal to your devotion to black, so he's gonna be big, and it's graveyard hate. So I think 3 of those make sense. Gifted Aetherborn is also just a really great 2-drop. It gives us 2 black pips. Oh, Gary's not legendary, Black Chef, you're right. Yeah. No, Gary is non-legendary. So we can have multiples, you can do blinky shenanigans, you can do dumb stuff with Gary. That card's great. Dr. Rocks 2 is a fun idea. Nice, right? Awesome. This is the land destruction. Savage. Absolutely savage. Meathook Massacre fits in here beautifully because it's a board wipe that leaves 2 black devotion back just chilling. So the thing with Underworld Dreams and Peer into the Abyss is it is a 1-shot kill, but I want to be able to kill in other ways. The thing is, we need to have multiple lines of attack. If we are all in on that one combo, we're going to be in potentially a bad state, because, like, that's the thing. If we go all in on Gary, we run the risk of, like, getting blown out by permanent removal or creature removal, or like things like Hushbringer, which is very popular. Cozy Obliterator's a great call. Card's so good. Actually, I don't believe we're in Explorer right now, and Obliterator is only historic legal. So that's an issue, unfortunately, because Obliterator's fantastic. Phyrexian Obliterator, by the way, 5/5 Trampler for 4, that has the gnarliest ability on it ever. Whenever it's dealt damage, the source, that damage source, the controller of that source that dealt damage, sacrifices permanence equal to the amount of damage. It's insane. Nyx Lotus the must, probably. Dark Ritual would be awesome, but that's not an arena, unfortunately. But anyway, my point earlier, if we go all in on Peer into the Abyss, we run an issue where if we don't have Underworld Dreams, the card's basically dead. And if we go all in on Gary, we run into an issue where if our opponent does like Hushbringer or Strict Proctor, we're kind of out of luck there too. So it's one of those where it's difficult to navigate. Next damage is a very underrated card too. Agreed. I think that card's great. Murder Strider, Mayhem Devil, Black Cavalier. Oh, the Black Cavalier would be good. And get an Adamant card, take a Devotion at Home. Adamant is definitely Devotion at Home. Invoke Despair is a powerhouse, Rizo. That's a good call. I'm not sure if it's Explorer, Floppy. Dark Ritual. No, Dark Ritual is on the client because it was included in the Strixhaven and Mystical Archives. But I believe it's banned in Historic, which is the only format where it would be legal. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this to Historic just for, yeah. It is on the client, but it's banned in every format where it would be legal. I think it might be legal in Historic Brawl, but that'd be it. Actually, no, I think does Historic Brawl match the Historic ban list? I'm not sure. Anyway, I know, all right. Do you have Ayara? Which one? Oh, Ayara, First of Locthwain. Whenever Ayara, First of Locthwain, or another black creature enters the battlefield under control, each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. You can tap, sack a black creature, draw a card. Yeah, that works. And she's 3 black pips just straight away. She is legendary, so I'm only gonna go 3. Massacre Girl. Ooh. Undercity Plunder. That's not legal in Explorer. That's Historic only. Yeah, or Historic and Alchemy. Apologist, you're right. Historic Brawl does have a different ban list because Ugin is banned in Historic Brawl, but not in Historic. That's right. Triple Dark Ritual into Ugin turn 1. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nyx Lotus is good. You're right. 2 Nyx Lotus could go a long time. You know, we could combine Ayara with Cat Oven, Floppy. We could do that. To be honest, I'm a little hesitant to do that just because Cat Oven is such a known quantity that some people have teched against it. And on top of that, I don't know, like, strikes me as kind of boring. There's another card though that was phenomenal, like the bomb diggity shiz in Standard when it was legal in Standard, and for some reason nobody's playing it outside of Standard, and I don't know why. Nightmare Shepherd. This card is sick. In a black devotion kind of situation, it gives us 2 black devotion. It's a 4/4 flyer for 4. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 1/1 and it's Nightmare in addition to its other types. If we have Gary down and Ayara, we tap, sacrifice Gary, exile it immediately, boom, we get another Gary ETB. So yeah, Nightmare Shepherd is just a house. Like it's a 4/4 flyer for 4, so our opponent has to deal with it. You did with Ranko Trav? Oh, yes, I love it. Oh, Potalis, I'm sorry. Sorry for missing messages, my friend. Infernal Contract to Thassa's Oracle, turn 3 Historic Brawl. That'd be disgusting. That'd be absolutely disgusting. Considers right. Yeah, Dark Ritual, Soren Sander. Oh. And that right there is why Dark Ritual was banned. Yeah, that would be absolutely disgusting. Yeah, picture on Discord, Kelby, thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so we've got some good devotion stuff. We've got some stuff that's gaining us life. We've got some stuff that's killing our opponent. Now, the life, okay, what do we have life gain style? So Timmy can gain us life. Meathook Massacre gains us life. Ayara gains us life. Gary gains us life. I think some of you, Vitio? No. Vito. Thorn of the Dust Crows. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. It's just like... So we have a bunch of life gain action. We have the Peer into the Abyss combo. If we need it, but frankly, like... So this could be a one-shot kill in a couple of different ways. And I kinda dig that. Like, I really dig that. He only has 1 pip, Cozy, that's true. Vito does only have 1 pip. That is a strike against him. Tainted Pact. Oh, Tainted Pact is brutal. So yeah, Vito does only have 1 pip. That is a mild inconvenience. Actually, the other thing we don't have right now is a card draw engine. We need to do something about that. Because Underworld Dreams just opponent, right? Yeah, yeah. In black, there are a ton of card draw engines, so Castle Locthwain is a no-brainer. Just get that in there. I like Hateful Eidolon, but this isn't the deck for it. Village Risk could go a long way. Argos Bloodfast isn't bad. Deadly Dispute's a house. Forever Young is fun, by the way. This is a neat card. If you're not familiar, I highly recommend checking it out. There are some cool ways. Any deck that cares about the top of your library, like if you're transmogrifying, if you're Auspicious Sterixing, like being able to like hit Forever Young, stack the top of your deck, and then hit those, you can do some really fun stuff with that. Filemire Knight could be good, Mogus. Yeah. That's why I'm saying Package Brand Historic Brawl. Good. Yeah. A Sign of Blood. Sign of Blood also has this hidden mode where you can just win the game with it on the spot, which is pretty fun. It's not an engine. It's not a card draw engine. Warlock class is card advantage. Yeah. Oh, Alex, actually, you're right. It does draw cards. You're right. Witchclaw Talisman could be dope too. Nice with the Cascade Floppy. 100%. 100%. Oscar, sorry, I missed a message. Lotus Field. Okay, that's an interesting idea. Warlock class though, yeah. I don't know about Lotus Field because we don't have anything that can really benefit from sacking our lands. I do love me some Wishclaw Talisman, and in this deck specifically, it could just be a straight up you win the game button, which is awesome. I love those. Damage that draws 3. Oh, Tainted Indulgence? Or no, Treacherous Blessing. That's the one. Yeah, no. Tainted Indulgence is the Mire thing. I'm sure Sign of Blood believer. Me too, man. I think Sign of Blood is great. Hey, Puraj, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the chat. How you doing? Yeah, greetings. All right. You know what's funny? I didn't even notice the typo. Yeah, but thank you for being here. How are you doing? Heard some rumors about the anthologies. I hope they're true. Oh, Pontos, what's that? What rumors have you heard? Because I've seen some stuff. Like I've been keeping an eye on the anthologies. Yeah. Deck needs Counterspell, small man. That's fair. You're not wrong. Counterspell would be great. However, let's go 2 Wishclaws. I like Wishclaw. Thank you for those. Oh, it's my pleasure. It was my pleasure. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much. No, thank you for coming back and thank you for popping in and saying hi. I appreciate it very, very much. No, I love like rating and hosting people. It's a delight. Like Twitch doesn't have a ton of ways to help boost the signal and get your name out there, but raids and hosts I think make a big difference and help out a lot. So yeah, no, my pleasure. And like at the end of the day, we're all trying to make it work on this crazy platform, right? We got to help each other out. Yeah. Shannon Pearls with Hangerback Walker and more. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Counterspell, Chariot, Ren 7, Orange Epiphany, Sundew. Exactly. Okay, there we go. What about removal? Who needs removal? We got Meathook. That's all we need, right? No. You're right. We need something. So, like, we're in mono black. We're in mono black in Explorer. The truth of the matter is we should probably have 4 Thoughtseize and 4 Fatal Push. We just should, right? Like, it's unfortunate, but that's just kind of correct. Yeah, Wishclaw's a fun thought, but, so if we have some thoughts and we push stuff, do we really need Shepherd? I like Shepherd. I like Shepherd so much, but I get what you're saying. It might not actually work. None of the Even Legions or 2 of Toxtrol. Okay, Mogus, those are fun ideas. Is Cabal Stronghold bad, Shudsy? No, it's actually Cabal Stronghold could be good here. We need black removal that sticks like enchantments. Yeah, it put out you're right. Are there any mono black enchantments that kill? I don't think, is that a thing that I'm just not thinking of? I know, oh, Deadweight. Well, but it kills, so it disappears. I like the idea of Font of Agonies. Early Bodies. Yeah. For some pings and card draws. Not a bad idea. The Black Trial, Potels. Yes, you're right. Ambition, I believe it is. Trial of Ambition. Unfortunately, you can chain your creature to destroy another creature. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Trial of Ambition is sick. let's lose Thoughtseize. I want to run without Thoughtseize if we can. It's true. The what's that one called? Lithoform Blight. Yeah, Lithoform Blight. Which, if you never like really looked at the artwork on this card, and I realize I'm gesturing away from the card because my screen is backwards, from what I had previously. But Lithoform Blight. If you've never, maybe Vito can help me maybe. But one thing about Lithoform Blight, if you've not if you've never seen this in the artwork, you can't unsee it. Lithoform Blight, the artwork on it looks like a tree going poop. It just does. It's a pooping tree. That's exactly what this card is. I can't help it. I don't make the rules. It is what it is. Like, it's a tree squatting down. It even has like its arms on its knees. Anyway, discard on a creature. Opponent, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Chupacabra knocks your... Oh, yeah. Pondos, you rock, man. Thank you. Yes. Chupacabra. Chupaloop is exactly what we're looking for. She's bogging down exactly. But no, Chup is great because it gives us the 2 devotion. It's also a kill spell. Yep. That's exactly what we need. And that synergizes beautifully with Nightmare Shepherd as well. Yarok's Fenlurker. Oh, yep. Oh my goodness. There's a battlefield, your opponent exiles a card, it costs 2, yeah. That's cash money in the bank. Some do exactly, if a tree farts in the forest and no one's there to hear it, did it actually fart? That's a great question. A great question, I mean, that doesn't make any damn sense, but I love it. Paraj, oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to, yeah. We're trying to build Black Devotion, and what that means, so the way that the Devotion works is it takes the number of pips, like the number of mana symbols on permanents you control. Cut Nyx, you think? Kills a creature in 6 rounds, give a creature, yes, Twisted Embrace, I think it is? Something Embrace? Yeah, Twisted Embrace, yeah. Veto and Gifted Aetherborn Podologist. Okay. Demonic Embrace is tight. That's a cool card. I don't know that it fits what we're trying to do, but it is a cool card. We probably don't need 4 Peers, to be honest. That's probably 3 of. Because if we get it early, it's not really gonna work. But yeah, I think Yarok's Fenlurker is better than the Gifted Aetherborn, so we can cut that. We can let Veto go, which, I mean, I think Veto has some crazy potential here. Yeah, okay. To Grim Tutors, Spontaneous? Yeah, we could go the tutor route. Bobby, I did not get a new camera. I'm using the same camera, but I lost my green screen. I actually got evicted from my office. Not evicted, I'm being dramatic. But yeah, Murderous Rider. Murderous Rider is awesome. It could absolutely fit. Man, Mastermind's Acquisition is a great card. That could definitely do the job. But yeah, no, I'm not in my office currently because where my green screen is, and I painted it on the wall, so I can't move it, you know. But I do have, so right now I'm actually in my living room, but it's same camera, same setup, but it's much smaller, so it doesn't obscure the action on the screen. And I'm in my little card frame, which is old school. Revenge of Ravens, Oscar. Revenge of Ravens is tight. But here's actually, you know what? Check this out. So I'm gonna take Peer into the Abyss out of the main board completely. Don't even need it. And I have a reason for that. So let's put in 4 Mastermind's Acquisitions. We put a Peer into the Abyss. Actually, we only need 1. Well, yeah, I'm gonna put 2 in just in case our opponent has hand hate and gets rid of 1 or counters it. Yeah, but yeah, the card frame is what's different. Yep. Sir Lauchi, welcome. No, we're not losing it completely. We're not. The goal is combo. The goal is to combo with Peer into the Abyss still, but we're putting it in the sideboard so Mastermind's Acquisition can go fetch it out. The other thing we can do there is put one Underworld Dreams into the sideboard, so we can get that. We can also grab Nyx Lotus and put one of those into the sideboard. We can put one Meathook Massacre into the sideboard. We can't put, actually no, we could put Gary into the sideboard. Because Mastermind's Acquisition can grab any card. Because Mastermind's Acquisition, put a card you own from outside the game into your hand. So we are still going for the combo kill. That is the goal. That is the objective. The combo paste that's also removal. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Hate Twisted. +1 Nyx Lotus main board. Maybe. Yeah, going 3 main. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, put out you want to play Cabal land. I'm okay with that too. We can put one Bobby in the sideboard. I'm definitely not mad at that. This is getting just jankalicious over here. Yeah, no, a lot of Nykthos trying to Nyx would be amazing, and I do hope it's in the Explorer Anthology. It would be a huge jump. You know what? Actually, let's put one Peer back into the main. The more I think about it, the more I think we need it. My trades folder, exactly. Yeah, and Metis Manland, we can absolutely add that. Yeah. Good call. So, Paraj, what's the sideboard for? Well, the sideboard has a couple of implications. In a best of 3 game, the way that a primary use for a sideboard is in between games, you have an opportunity to take cards from your sideboard and put them into your deck, and then take cards from your deck, take them out and put them in the sideboard. So certain cards like, for example, Ray of Enfeeblement, is a great example of a card that usually people run on the sideboards because it specifically hoses against white creatures. So if your opponent isn't running any white creatures, it's not that great. Still okay, but like way better if they have white creatures in the mix. So a lot of times you see cards like that in sideboards. But what we're doing with the sideboard is in this time we are going to be building, we're playing this for best of 1. In best of 1 you only have 7 cards in your sideboard, and what we have here, we have a card called Mastermind's Acquisition. What it allows us to do is go into our, for 4 mana, we can go into our sideboard, grab any card we want and put it into our hand. So we can actually take any of those cards and just put it straight into our hand. And so that's why we're setting up a toolbox in our sideboard, if you will. So like we have some combo pieces like Underworld Dreams, Grey Merchant of Asphodel, Ob Nixilis the Hate Twisted, Peer into the Abyss. These are all crazy combo pieces. Never expect to see treasure. Right, Mogus, there we go. Yeah, tap our Nyx Lotus for white. Like, wait, what? And actually, no, we can't do that because yeah, it can only produce black mana for us. In any event, I mean, Mogus, it's true. Our opponent would not see that coming. Mirrored Alchemy Spellbook, kind of, yeah. No, it does kind of work that way, yeah. And so in this case, because there are certain cards like Mastermind's Acquisition in older formats that you do that. Another great one is Fae of Wishes. If you're not familiar with this one, this card is a house. I use this in blue decks all the time. I love Fae of Wishes. It's a phenomenal card, but it has a sorcery on it. You may reveal a non-creature card you own from outside the game, put it into your hand. Mwah, love it. It's so good. Look, listen to the anthology. There's no Nykthos. Oh, Sir Lofty, no. I really hope that list isn't accurate, but I bet it is. Yeah. Nykthos would have been like, was just a slam dunk. They needed to add that. I'm going down to 3 Choops. Choop-a-loop. And let's go ahead and put another, let's put one of those Choops into the sideboard. All right. All right, land time. Let's go Hives all day. Let's go one Takenuma, because there's kind of no reason not to, oddly enough. Two Agadeems. Do you like Agadeems? Also, Journey to Eternity. I love this card. Not in this deck. Doesn't fit this deck at all because of the green mana, but still, awesome card. Obosh main deck could be cute with Underworld Dreams. Ooh, look at this. I'm not mad at that. So Obosh, if a source you control with an odd mana value would deal damage to a permanent or player, deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. Is Underworld Dreams damage? Yeah, it is. Ha! That's sick. I'm here for it. Now the only problem is, like, Gary is life loss, unfortunately. If that was damage, oh my goodness, that'd be insane. I was gonna suggest Blacktrap, put it in the brew ideas. Let's do it. I'm down for Obosh. I haven't rocked Obosh in a while. That card is sick. You can do some really fun things with that. And I love fun things. It makes me happy. All right. I feel like we've got a draft of this deck. It's definitely not optimized yet. Definitely not optimized. But we're onto something. Like, the core of something is here. You know, the green land ramp, the easy stuff. Perush, nothing wrong with that. Doesn't really get hey, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. No, like the Selesnya, like +1/+1 counter life gain stuff. It's powerful. It's good. There's a reason people play it. I'll go to Supreme Verdict. See a lot of hype for a board clear. Supreme Verdict is actually awesome for a couple of reasons. The biggest reason that makes Supreme Verdict especially, well, supreme, or not, sorry, not supreme. Oh, sorry, no, Supreme Verdict is the Orzhov one. I'm thinking, no, I was getting the other verdict, Shadow's Verdict. Supreme Verdict is awesome. It's a 4-mana board clear that can't be countered. If you're going up against somebody who is playing tempo, like mono blue tempo is a great example of a deck that absolutely gets pantsed by Supreme Verdict. So, like, yeah, let's see. It's not in the client yet, but Supreme Verdict is a house. The card's great. Like, yeah, so, I mean, Near Reaper, thank you for asking the question. But it shuts down tempo. It is a great mirror breaker. So, like, if your opponent has a Shark Typhoon, like if you're both playing Orzhov control, not Orzhov, Azorius control, and or Esper control, a variant thereof, and your opponent has a Shark Typhoon that's been allowed to stick around for a little while, you top deck a Supreme Verdict, you're back in the game. So it's pretty cool. Like, it's yeah, it's a 4-mana board wipe without a downside and an upside at that. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of it. Like, if you're an Explorer right now, if you are enjoying playing Explorer, strap in. Orzhov or Azorius control is gonna be a thing once Supreme Verdict drops. Like, it already is kind of a thing, but it's gonna be a much bigger thing. Fiend Artisan is black, sack outlet for Shepherd, finds your Gary Chupacabras. True. Bloodgaze, that's a great call out. This is like, the Fiend Artisan is a great example of a card that I thought was going to completely break the game. I thought this was the greatest thing ever. It's like, you mean to tell me, like, if I were to pitch this card to you, it's like, what if Birthing Pod was a Tarmogoyf and it only costs 2? Like, freaking what? Okay, now that's a gross simplification, but still that's kind of what we're looking at here. It gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard, so it has an opportunity to get really, really big in the late game. It does give us the 2 black devotion, and we can pay X and a black, tap, sack another creature. So, all right, later Tymaret or Yarok's Fenlurker, thank you for doing your job. And search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. So if we have 6 mana to dump into this, boom, Gary, free Gary. That's pretty sick. If we have 3 mana, or we have 4 mana to dump into it, we can go fetch up Ayara, we can go grab Nightmare Shepherd. Fetching Ravenous Chupacabra is also just fantastic. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, 100%. I'm sold, I'm in, let's go. I don't know what to cut for it, but we're doing it. Actually, we can afford to have a couple fewer of our top end critters now, if we're using Fiend Artisan to fetch him up. So Medine, you want mono red aggro back without the bloody Evercleave? Yeah, No, Embercleave's is just a thing. There's no way around it. It's here now. You know, we have a lot of 4-drops. I think we can afford to go down to 2 Chups. Especially because we have another Chup in the sideboard. We can go fetch up if need be. Excuse me. Trial of Ambition is nice. I mean, it gives us devotion. That's important. Yeah. Should we go on 2 Nightmare Shepherd? What up, Christmas? What up, my friend? All right. Now, do we go? We could go down to. Now, Fenlurker's great. 6160's fine. Yeah, let's go Rocket Power 61. All right, we're devoted to jank. That's what we're doing here. You know what? Can we fit that? All right, cool. Probably don't need 4 hives. That's probably asking for trouble. 4 Castle Locthwain also might be a little risky. Let's go down to 3 of those. More swamps in. Christmas, you're more than welcome to puke if you have to. Let it out, my friend. All right, we got 7 cards in the board. We're here. Let's give it a shot. Let's run it out and see what I can do. All right. Explore play queue. Let's give it a go. Yeah, Christmas, we're playing mono black. We're doing it. We're doing mono black devotion with Peer into the Abyss, Underworld Dream with the Peer into the Abyss combo. I know, right? No, I know. Black Chef is great. Also, I dig the cues. It's pretty sweet. Yeah. Christmas, feel free to be disgusted all you want, but we're doing it. Runner, exactly. The Jankomancer's back, baby. We're gonna have some fun. Even if we lose exclusively with this deck, we're gonna have fun. I'm not gonna let this get me down. All right. This is almost okay. I'm gonna try this. We need to draw some lands post haste, but if we do, we're gonna be golden. That's a sizable if, to be fair. Yeah, this is a rough draft, big time. Yeah. Gassed, okay. Oh, our opponent is gonna hate us. We're gonna double Fenlurker, baby. Yes, Chris, I do have a new webcam frame. The reason that I have the webcam frame is actually because I'm no longer in my office. My desk is now set up in my living room where I don't have my green screen set up yet. So that's hence the card frame and hence these lovely curtains that you get to see behind me. Yeah. Thank you, Paraj. I appreciate that. I want to keep my devotion around. Wunderbar, exactly, Chris. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually an old frame. It's true. This is before I had my green. Yes, we got the land. Let's go. Let's get another Fenlurker. I want to just hate on their hand even more. I'll hate on my opponent's hand. I know one more land off the top here would just be dynamite. Like it would be insane, as a matter of fact. Run of the OGs remember the frame 100%. All right. The frames before you played white cards. That's yeah, but that's accurate. Hence the mana cost. Yeah. Massive laziness. Yeah. Really curious. Oh, Chris, that's awesome. Thank you, my friend. No, you're good. You did a mask out of laziness. It's all good. Here we go. Nightmare Shep. Boom, baby. An aim window. Dude, Chris, that sounds awesome. I respect this. Else, welcome back. Thanks for being here, my friend. Good thing to get some work done. Always a good idea. We're gonna stick the Nightmare Shepherd with 2 Yarok Fenlurkers on the board. If I think we attack here. Because if they die, we're just hating on our opponent's hand even more. Block him, do it, yes! So else the Brash Taunter deck, we did some good stuff with it. They're gonna fatal push their own Shambling Ghast. That's a 5-head play right there. All right. Theme parks and cities, nice. Potos, I respect this. Toxic, good morning, my friend. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh, dramatic finale. That's for devotion. That's for devotion. We for some reason don't have in here. They have one more card in their hand. I don't want them to have that. That enters tapped. Dag nabbit yo. Bonk. Could also be a Panharmonicon deck. Yeah, we can do that. And Timmy's gonna come out with the biggest of butts. A casual 210. SimCity got me seen that. Rock on Potal. SimCity is a great franchise. Rollercoaster Tycoon was legit too. Ooh, rabble rousing. That's what they're going for. Okay. Almost photorealistic. That's awesome. All right. Tammy can go ahead and block that all day. They're probably going to create a treasure token. They could kill one of our Fenlurkers, but it's just going to come right back. City Skylines and Planet Coasters. Nice. Sounds dope. Mastermind's acquisition off the top would be pretty tight. Bloop. Ooh. Ayara also qualifies as tight. All right, that sounded weird, but well, here we are. All right. Yeah, I need to get the Lotus going. You're not wrong. Lotus would be helpful here. And Ayara's gonna just trigger sometimes. Planet Coaster's a dangerous game. Got it. Good to know. All right. So we got some stuff going here. Don't touch Chalo what? Who's Chalo? What are we supposed to do with the Lotus mana? That's a good question. That's hilarious. So else this is Explorer. One of the main things we're gonna be doing. That's the thing we can do with Lotus mana. We don't have yeah, had I played Lotus last turn, we would have had a Gary this turn. Dag nabbit, yo. Oh well. C'est la vie. Actually, I should have done this. If we draw land, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay. Rock on Potologist. Settle, yeah. So, Cozy Port game, if you want to be a cyber bully, just set up for his main steps. Oh, Cozy, that'd be so mean. I love it. I should totally do that. So Toxic, is this game still fun? Depends how you define fun. I actually have been having difficulty with it, to be honest. Like, my decks have not been performing particularly well, so I have been a little frustrated. I gotta say, right now I'm feeling pretty good. Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're looking just fine here. Be harder, fair enough. All right, we're gonna block there. We're gonna block there. They do. Hunter Witness, sure. Best one challenge if you're feeling good. No, else actually, I have the best one challenges turned off right now. Gary! Boom! 13 to the dome. And if that wasn't enough, we could sacrifice Gary to Ayara and Nightmare Shepherd would bring it back immediately. Boom, baby. All right. Oh, Paraj, yeah, it was Grey Merchant Asphodel drain for 13. That'll do the job. All right, cool. So Nyx Lotus might actually not be necessary in here, but I do like it a lot because if we're able to pull off the Underworld Dreams Peer into the Abyss combo, like if we get a Mastermind's Acquisition, we could tap the Nyx Lotus for a ton of mana, and that would give us an opportunity to activate like Mastermind's Acquisition into Peer in the Abyss potentially. So like that would be very difficult to pull off on one turn if it wasn't for that. So I think we're good there. Stand by it. This is looking pretty tight. Oh, we got 69 viewers. Love it. Nice. Yeah. No, and thank you everybody for hanging out and being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm also glad that that I'm in a better mood. Yeah. Duress. Okay. Yeah, the only viable target. Sure. Fenlurker. Let's hate on their hand a little bit. Get swole if they need to be. That's true. Yeah. Because yeah, we can pump mana into the Fenlurkers. That's right. That is an option. For us, way more detailed. It's all good. And Christmas, yeah, we're having some good games so far. Absolutely. Let's get. You know what? Let's get the Fiend Artisan online. Creepiest animation on the client. Creator code, what is it? Toxic creator code? I'm actually not familiar with that. Land would have been good, but alas, it is not to be. Yeah, as for Super Friends, that's what it's looking like. Yeah. It's all good. We'll live. Bro, this is jank. I love it. I'm gonna give them the Extinction event. I do not want them having Cry of the Cranarium. It's gonna kind of eat my lunch. Gary! What is up, dog? Happy to see you. Yeah, even. Okay. You know what, opponent? You're gonna just completely dump truck me next turn, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just smack your Planeswalker around a little bit. Yeah, we're getting mana screwed pretty violently here. I don't appreciate that, but you know what? We do have an opportunity to get the old Meathook online as I knock my headphone cable out. That's always fun. I can be awfully clumsy sometimes. Have I mentioned that recently? Because I sure can be. All right, here we go. All right, we're doing the thing. The movie Flight Christmas, I have not. All right, her. That only kills creatures. Sad days. As is true, yeah, the arena sound effects are messed up right now, which is unfortunate to say the least. I'm gonna go ahead and Mastermind's Acquisition. I'm gonna look for a card outside the game, I think. I think I want an Underworld Dreams. Hey, Nick, how's it going? Good morning. Choop, choop-a-loop. I'll go to the matches today. They're doing all right. We're having an okay time. Sure, another one of these. Why not? All right, stand rock on. All right. Doink. Doink. Pew pew. Oh my goodness, Charlie, thank you so much. Holy cow, thank you so much for those gift subs. It makes a huge difference. Seriously, thank you. You rock, my friend. All right, we're gonna exile the Meathook here. My goodness, 10 gift subs. Charlie, you rock. You're the best. I appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, oh, so much hype. Love it. But yeah, congratulations, Badine, Tom, Candy Stash, Dr. Royd Rage, Veilrith, Johnny Darko, Bloodgaze, Ms. Mitchell, Salava, and Sefkeen. Yeah, enjoy all the emotes. We're gonna have some fun with those. Liliana's kind of a thing. I don't like when my opponents have things. I think we need a Hive kill Bolus here. Because that guy is a pain in, on, or around my butt. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Atris. Bam. Alright. Ron, do you think this is a big scoop? Yeah. I mean, it's not looking good. It's way not looking good. I'll give you that. But we are one land and a peer into the abyss away from winning the game on the spot. So we'll see. We'll see. Actually, Nyx Lotus would be okay here. All right. Yeah, Charlie, you rock, my friend. Thank you so much. You're gonna tuck my Fiend Artisan? Okay. Mildly frustrating. We're not the end of the world. I'm genuinely confused as to what just happened there. I'm guessing our opponent had some kind of real life thing come up because they had us on the ropes. Really tedious work for the realistic roller coaster. You need about an hour. Wow, that sounds brutal, but I mean, could be fun to do. But yeah, Parash, I mean, this gotta be. It had to be like, you know, mom calling him for dinner or something like that. That had to like. There was no way. Yeah, never scoop. Runner exactly. Like I even if it looks like if I've got a 5% chance of winning a game, I'll usually hang around. If it's like a 1%, I'm out. But like, yeah. This is Shadowborn Apostle EDH. But actually, let me pull that card up. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Nalia. If you're dead, you're dead. That's true. I mean, Shadowborn Apostle is sick. Look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast a Cleric Rogue. Okay, so yeah, you just rip stuff off the top. Then when you combat on your turn, if you have a full party, put a plus one on your creature. You can roll one of those creatures to touch. I think that sounds dope. This is keepable. Like, not phenomenal, but keepable. Those can't win in the turn before they win. Yeah, I'll say hear that. Yeah,
Charlie
it's a good call.
Trotter 1 gifted a tier 1 sub to Chris as whatever. They have given 74 gift subs in the channel.
Yeah, Charlie, you rock, my friend. Thank you so much. Like, seriously, like, gift subs make a huge difference, so thank you. Underworld Dreams, let's go. Shadowborn at the top of your library and then summon demons. Yeah, you just like every 1 mana you have just becomes a Shadowborn Apostle off the top. That's actually sick. And Parash, yes, we do use that expression. So yeah, if you have 0 outs, you have 0 outs. I get that, and I've had that happen where I've been in matches where like I look at it and it's like, okay, is there a card in my deck that can get me out of this? If the answer is no, I'm gonna scoop. Like, there's kind of no point in sticking around. It's frustrating when that happens, but what are you gonna do? Ayara, the first of Locthwain. Glenn, they might be rampant for Ugin, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll be disappointed and sad, but I wouldn't be surprised. To be honest, on turn 2, I should have thrown out one of these meat hooks for 2. Would have given us 2 extra devotion to make Gary even more powerful. Looking fluffy. Yeah, pretty much I've noticed that too. Who's the second of Locthwain runner? That's a good question. I have no idea. All right. Underworld Dreams can get us to the pier, which is good. I like that. I like peering into the abyss. That sounds really dark, but well, I stand by it. Let's go ahead and drop Gary. Dome him for 9 here. Pew pew. Seems decent. It's just a first loser. I mean, is what it is. See, if they have an Ugin, we're wrecked. Lily, I can work with that. I can definitely work with that. So when I kill your stuff, you draw cards? Yes, let's do that. Sacrifice 2 creatures. Mildly unfortunate. I'm actually gonna go ahead and tap Sat Gary so we get a card draw first. Takenuma, I'm not mad at that. All right, they draw a card, take a damage. Pew, 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 pew. So we have 6 lands presently. Fenlurker's nice. I'll take that. Takenuma. We can throw out the Fenlurker, hate on their hand a little bit. Doink. I could even Hive to kill Lily, but I'm not that concerned about her, to be honest. All right, we're going for it. Peering to the Abyss. We're still 1 land shy. We're still 1 land shy of pulling off the combo. Yeah, Mogus, exactly. Sometimes Meathook's a hard to interact blood artist, 100%. Let's see, I missed some stuff in chat. Sorry about that. Yeah, Pirage, exactly. Yeah, when your opponent's got it and they decide to play out a bunch of stuff, it's not bad. It's not a bad idea just to scoop. But Echidna, Uchiha Kid, you just climbed a golden for 5-color Ancient Dragon deck. Nice! 5-color Ancient Dragons? That sounds sick. I dig it. That sounds janky. Like, it sounds super janky, and I mean that as like the utmost compliment. I promise. Our opponent's gonna scoop it up. Man, we were one card away from the combo. We just needed a top deck of land, and we would have been fine. We would have had it. Oh, bummer, yo. We were so close. I mean, it was a win. A win's a win. I'm not really like super upset or anything. It's just, it would have been fun. It would have been fun to get there. Bro, still in bronze. No worries, man. There's nothing wrong with that. No, I kind of live in platinum. That's usually where I end up hanging out, and I kind of stall out there most of the time because I'm playing weird jank, and like progressing on the ladder with weird jank is really difficult. Basic Island, the most threatening card in all of Magic, is our opponent's name. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, we keep this. We definitely keep this all day, every day. Because yeah, just got free depopulate. I'll take it. Little game treasure. Nobody sees the pier coming. Yeah, I get that. That's probably a good way to do it. Start ranting. I should get that. I don't remember who finishes the second. Yeah, Kelvin. I mean, it is true. The second place is oftentimes forgotten. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So our opponent, Basic Island, is playing Racksack. Okay. Ooh, and they got rid of a Fatal Push. Interesting. Interessante. Barrage, I think you're looking for Buzz Aldrin. That is the name. Buzz Aldrin is the name. Buzz, exactly. Yeah, that one's pretty tough to forget. To be fair. But yeah, Black Trap, exactly. I am #1. Yeah. All right. I like my cards. I like them all. I would like to keep all of them, please. Thank you. Yes! Yes! All right. The one of in the main, and we ripped it. Let's go! All right. Sick. Oh yeah, Trev, I got you. I remember that song. I can't remember who did it, but I do remember the song, yeah. Nerdville knows, exactly. Who's the second guy top Mount Everest? Yeah, that I have no idea. Nah, just all the damage. Bring on all the damage. Go ahead, gain your life. No, I'm keeping all of these. You, 100%, you cannot make me discard any of these. Oh, that was Nelly. Thank you, Black Trev. Yes. Mayhem Devil, sure. Only Call Animal can only sacrifice artifacts, so it sacks itself. They get a ping. Fenlurker dies. Mildly problematic. Not the end of the world, though. Especially because Nightmare Shepherd just brings it back. Boop. So we exile another thing out of their hand. All right. Nightmare Shepherd dying sucks. That is a problem. I don't love that, but we'll be okay. I'm not blocking that. Land is good. I like that. Gary! I just need some life. Give me some life. Boom! It's a good hit. I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, they're currently hellbent. That is very helpful. Yeah, hellbent meaning they don't have any cards in hand. Nope. These cards are way too precious. Way too precious. Nope. Keep the damage coming. I don't care. Acquisition is good. Is there a 2-drop we can go grab that can help us here? That is the question. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Actually, we could just go grab a land. Did you swap on our sideboard? Actually, Mastermind's acquisition. You're right, Kelby. We do need a land on the sideboard, but Mastermind's acquisition, we can't just go grab a swamp out of our deck. Boop. We're gravy, baby. All right, we just need to survive this turn. We just need to hold down this. We'll hold down the fort. We're gonna take 4 from Bobby's, which is not great, and they're gonna probably attack. But yeah, we got. I mean, unless they have hand hate, if they're running like an Invoke Despair, or yeah, Invoke Despair would wreck us pretty bad here. They're gonna pick off the Fenlurker. Sure, that's correct. You should do that. Nope, not giving up any of these cards. You cannot make me. Again, not happening. Nope. No attacks. Sick. We got it. We got it. We're gonna do the thing. Check this out. So, Underworld Dreams. If an opponent will draw a card, deal 1 damage to that player. Peer into the Abyss. Target player gets to draw all the cards. Enjoy all of those cards, my friend. Oh, but first, lose 23 life after losing a casual half your life total. Boom, baby. That's the combo. We did it. We did the thing. That's an old school combo. Never gets old. Feels great. Feels great. Boom, baby. I guess Racksack, no less. That's just delightful. Delightful, I tell you. All right. Sick. Felt good. Felt way good. Boom goes the dynamite. Exactly. No one sees it coming. It's true. Trav, people, yeah, people like, yeah, people forget about that combo. By Jove, he's done it. Exactly. That's a terrible British accent. Yeah. You can't lose the game. Your opponent can't win. Oh, Purash. Yeah, that's an effect. That's an effect that's out there. That's a thing. I've done that actually. I've played that deck. Exactly. God, we'll guess the newest 250 card Gandalf pile though because it's Teferi's protection. Oh, that would suck. Bro, you were displeased. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a little late. Sorry about that. The double Nyx Lotus is kind of bad. Except for the counterpart, it's like super bad. Travel ambition and Timmy can go a long way. We're on the draw. Let's give it a shot. Let's try this. Need a sparring partner, right? That's fair. I'm sorry, Els. I'm so sorry. But yes, I'm sorry that yeah, that my British accent was so awful. We could blast the Healer's Hawk. I think I'm gonna hit on their hand first though. Doink. Ha-ha! What do we got? What do we get? Spectral Sailor? I'm not mad at that. Football commentator. Okay. Dag nabbit, yo. All right, we're gonna try Trial of Ambition. They're gonna sack one of those hawks. We'll attack with the Fenlurker. We're gonna see if they want to take the trade. They do not. Can't blame them. I wouldn't either. Yeah, Black Trap. This is Ori Flyers that we're going up against. There's the land we needed. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Ayara, first of Locthwain. Doink. All right, cool. And then we can rip a, once we hit another land, we rip the Nyx Lotus and all of our mana problems are solved. So that's nice. I like it when mana problems are solved. That's a good feeling. Ah, 15 bucks for bulk, that's it. Yeah, that's not bad at all. All right. Lotus time, yeah. And we just sit back, relax, just chill out, and have a good old time. Sure, that might as well happen. I'm actually quite saddened by that. 2 3K cards, okay. Dude, cool. I'm glad you're getting some bites on that. That's awesome. I'm trying to stick this one more time. Because why not? Fenlurker can slap it in. Hey, you know what? We can't block any of these flyers anyway. Let's just see if we hit a land. That'd be nice. Alright, Fiend Artisan, that's fine. Oh, you don't have any land in that? Nice, okay. Okay, staggering insight, that's good. I can't argue with that. That's just quality. Man, quit touching my stuff! Oh, that's annoying. All right. You know what? We just gotta blow up that Sky Cat. I want to get the Lotus down so we can like choop into a Gary. That's really what I wanted to see, but no. Exactly, Runner. Our opponent just keeps bouncing our stuff. I don't appreciate that. Give me my ramp. Give me my ramp. Man. Pyrean Eagle, sure, that might as well happen. Favorable winds, yeah, that also might as well happen. Cool. Let's try to stick this one more time. One more time. No attacks. Ayara's probably gonna, well, no, we need the devotion. Second Storm Tamer, sure, that again might as well happen. Else I know, right? They just keep touching our stuff. We can Mastermind the acquisition for a Meathook and just clear the board right now. That's probably the right answer. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11. Man, yeah, that's enough. If my math serves. I'd like to draw a card off the choop. Choop, choop-a-loop. If they have a Lofty Denial, I'm gonna be very sad here. There's a pause. They do have the Siren Torm too. Ah! All right. Damn it! They had the thing. They had one card. One card. I'm so upset. We would have had that game in the bag had that stuck. Damn it. Exactly, Shadow Shara. Exactly. Damn it. All right, but it was a good game. It was a close game, and to be honest, I like to see Azorius Flyers be successful. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm just incredibly mad. I'm fuming on the inside. There's no hope. My soul is black. And anyway, I'm kidding. This time, here we go. Yarok's Fenlurker with Nightmare Shepherd could be fantastic. So we're gonna keep this. Yeah, Runner is a 90. It feels that way sometimes. Like if your opponent's running blue, that is like a 90% chance the one card in their hand is a counter. That's not always the case, but it certainly feels that way sometimes. Yeah. Oh, so you got an hour to the next meeting. Rock on, man. If you said with artifacts, do it. We're gonna lurk in the fens. Man, I'm so frustrated. Had that Meathook stuck, what would have happened is we would have gained some life. Their entire board would have been gone. We would have lost Ayara, which would have kind of sucked, but yeah, but we had a full grip. We would have had plenty of stuff to follow it up with. I just got 41 hours till your next meeting. Let's go. They're running Gigantha in the sideboard. This is an Omnath value pile. This is an Omnath Locus Creation value pile. I would put, well, I'm not a betting man, but I'm willing, I don't doubt that that's what we're looking at here. Might as well chip in for a little extra damage. I wasn't going to spend that mana on anything else anyway. 2.5 weeks, enjoy being injured. Oh man, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm glad you get to enjoy some time, but sorry for the, oh, they're running gates. Never mind. It's not Omnath. I'm an idiot. Boom, baby. Shep's in the house. Let's go. We're going to be up to some evil shenanigans here in the not too distant future. Gatebreaker Ram, man, that card is fantastic. In the Gates deck. In any other deck, it's worthless. But in the Gates deck, it's great. All right. Yeah, they're ramping to the moon and back. So, sure, good work, opponent, I guess. Fiend Artisan. That could do some quality work for us. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna attack with Shep. Homie's got reach, sure. Get that little homie off the board. Then we meet up for 1. I could have attacked with the Fenlurker too. To be honest, I should have. But Fenlurker's back again. Tell a friend. This token also notably does have the same mana value as the original card, so we still have its 2 devotion. So that's nice. And then we drop Fiend Artisan, and next turn we have a Gary that is going to be savage, and I like that. I like doming my opponent for 10. If we can get a sack outlet like an Ayara, well, with the HD Kappa, that's pretty great. But yeah, opponent, if you have an answer to Nightmare Shepherd, you're gonna want to use it. A Gates Ablaze here would be pretty rough for us. They probably have it. Oh, they have the Mythos. That's what they're looking at. Okay. Yeah, that was correct. That was the correct thing to do. Oh, Fiend Artisan's a sack outlet. I'm an idiot. But not without Nightmare Shepherd, it's not gonna be as good. Gatebreaker, sure. Go nuts, home slice. My thought being, with Nightmare Shepherd online, if we can drop Gary and then sack Gary immediately, and it triggers Nightmare Shepherd, and life is good. But in the meantime, Gatebreaker Ram is just huge, so let's just chupe it. We're gonna gain 1 life, get some more devotion online. Slickety slap for a little bit. All right, cool. Soften up our opponent. I'm cool with that. Yeah, chupe is awesome. I'm a fan of that card. Another Gatebreaker, sure, go nuts. Ooh, Fae of Wishes. They're going for the sideboard. We do get to see what it is, though, so that's nice. Grabbing Shadow Spear. Interesting. They really want to gain some life. Okay, I can respect that. I can certainly respect that. Gary's good here, but it's not going to be enough. We can dome him for 10. But Gatebreaker Ram has Vigilance for some stupid reason. So that's a thing. I mean, I don't think we have a choice. I think we just have to dome him for 10. But yeah, they equip Gatebreaker Ram, they attack with it, they gain a bunch of life back, which is really problematic. Yeah, we need to find a way to recur. Yeah, we need to get another Chup. We need to be able to recur the Chup out of our yard. Actually, Fiend Artisan can go find us another Chup. Fiend Artisan can go find us another Chup easy. What am I doing? Yeah, Bloodgates, thank you for pointing that out. Boop. Now, they have the Gate Colossus and the Shadow Spear, so we're not out of the woods yet, unfortunately. Yeah, we're way not out of the woods yet. Now we need to get another Nightmare Shepherd online. That'd go a long way. Yeah, Nightmare Shepherd with double Chups down could be really devastating for our opponent. If they have removal for Fiend Artisan, I'm gonna be bummed, because it's pretty important for us right here. All right, they're digging into the sideboard again. And they have all the mana in the world right now because they ramped so freaking hard at the beginning of this game, so that's a thing. Fortunately for us, the Gate Colossus does not have Vigilance. That's really important. Like, hella important. All right, so this is 9 damage to the face. There's nothing we can do about it, and unfortunately, they're gonna gain 9 life here. Yeah, Trav, I'm feeling okay about it. I think I'm feeling okay about this. Grafdigger sucks. Players can't cast spells from their graveyards and libraries can't enter, so that shuts Fiend Artisan off. That's a massive issue. Let's go digging. Bobby, another Meathook. All right, Razo, have a good one, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Appreciate you. Have a good one. I think we just need another Chup, right? Yeah, I guess we just Chup it. Just get Chupy. And we can't block anyway, so we might as well swing in. All right. That Shadow Spirit was a really good pull. Oh, my face holes. Oh, that sucks. So much for all of our devotion. Yeah, Faye Wishes is back again. Tell a friend. That was a perfect draw for us. Perfect. We Chup the Gate Colossus. We gain a life. Drop the Trial. They sack the Fae. We gain a life. All right. And this is all adding our devotion. The other thing we need to keep in mind, the Gate Colossus, whenever a gate enters the battlefield under control, you can put it on top of your library. So that is a thing that we need to be aware of, and we need to, I think next turn, if they don't play a gate and don't put it on top of their library and need to Hive of the Eye Tyrant, swing it. Damn it! All right. Well, fun thought, I guess. Never mind. Never mind all that nonsense. All that jibber jabber, if you will. Nightmare Shepherd's coming out. Shep is cool. I'm glad to see it. Very glad to see it. And Shepherd can block the Gate Colossus. It's not ideal, but it can be done. So... else you did fatal damage with an Ornithopter. Dope. We need Gary's life gain here. Block it. I dare you. Do it. Yes! Come on, commit, do it, commit. Dang it! Ayara can kill the Classified Shepherd, that's true. Okay. Fart. We just need a sack outlet, but we don't have one. Because right now, if we can just sack the Chup, we sack Chup, Colossus dies. Yeah, I'm not happy about this. Because what's going to happen here is if they're going to re-equip the Shadow Sphere onto the Gate Colossus, we're going to have to block. We're going to have to block with Shep. A Wolf Strider could be good, yeah. Yeah, Wolf Strider could fit in here for sure. Yeah, this sucks diddly ox Flanders. We just don't have a choice. None of our other things can block it. We lost the Shadow Spear. No, Trav, we can't. Colossus can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. So that was our only option. That was literally all we could do there. Yeah, none of these cards get us there. Takenuma into Chup. It's luck. It's pure luck. But I'd rather be lucky than good. Holy cow, we're still in this thing. Let's go. Somehow, magically, we're still in this thing. I wonder if Omen of the Dead would make sense in here. Being able to pull stuff back from our graveyard for back to our hand. And adding Black Devotion onto the table. Votalis, thank you, appreciate it. They're gonna get some gates here though. There's no way they don't. And Ugin, of course. You're running Ugin. It's all good. All good. Trying to take a deep breath. Trying to recenter. Calm myself. Sorry, this card just makes me see red. But else, I love bringing the dead back to life. It's my favorite thing. Gates Blaze, sure. Boogin, exactly. Ding Dong. Well, it's a deck that ramps a lot, so you might as well have it. And Gatebreaker Ram just being gigantic with Trample and Vigilance for 3. Why not? Yeah, the Gate deck is pretty great. Like, it's very powerful, as you can see. Yeah, and at this point, we're just trying to stay alive. But they're going to hit a Ugin, and it literally makes no difference what we do here. We need to do this or we die on the spot, so I'm just going to keep trying. Shock to the sideboard. Yeah. Is what it is. They're going to rip an Ugin down tick for 3 and... Yeah. No, we're hanging on here, but we're having to spend all of our resources that we should be devoting to setting up our combo, like the Mastermind's acquisitions and whatnot, just to stay alive. The amount of life that they've gained off that Shadow Spear, I think they've gained literally like 30 life this game off that Shadow Spear. Like, we did blast them with Gary twice. Like, yeah. What time the anthology is supposed to drop, Charlie? They're going to be dropping tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what time. Yeah. But no, they have all the land in the world, so whatever. Yeah. Oh, 2. They just need a down tick for 2. That's clown shoes. That's nothing for this beast. Yeah, at this point, I really should just scoop. There isn't really a reason for me to be here. Yeah, Shadow Spear, exactly. The amount of life gain that they hit off Shadow Spear was just way too much for us to deal with. And it costs 1 less? Good lord. You know what, opponent? Here, have some cards. Yeah, alright. But yeah, is what it is. That one was not our match. The gate deck had our number. It's fine. No, the gate deck is one of those decks that, like, it was the thing in standard for a minute when back in Ravnica, and it is incredibly powerful. The downside in the early game to it is that you have to be spending a ton of resources and cards just to ramp in the early game with things like Growth Spiral and Circuitous Route and those things, which is a bit of a downside. Like, it's a bit of a bummer. Keeping the 2-lander is dangerous, but we have 2 2-drops and a Lotus. So if we can get to 4, we're gonna be fine. It's a big if though. Ooh, Landward Elves. I'm definitely gonna blast you with it. Yes! Another land off the top. You love to see it. Definitely hitting that with a Trial of Ambition. Get rid of those mana dorks all day, every day. Get them gone. Alright. Few lands have been starved. Pure Ash, most of the time I do. Most of the time I get starved too. It is not ideal. Yeah, two land hands, I usually get mana screwed. Treasure creatures ramping them. Yeah, Trav, that makes sense. Come on in, welcome to my face. It does all those sweet, sweet amenities. All right, we could Chupadoop, or we could Lotus. I think we Lotus. I want all the mana, whatever however you call it. I want it all, and I want it now. All right, here we go. So next turn, we're gonna be taking at least 6 damage to the face here. 877 cash now, Trav, exactly. Steelix Champion, that card is a problem. Need that devotion. Can't afford to block. I'm a face. All right. Chupadoop. 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 I'm gonna go ahead and blow up the Steelix Champion because yeah, there's really not anything I can do about that. Then we're gonna go ahead and rip a Gary here because life gain is nice. I like to life gain. What can I say? And Mastermind's acquisition could go get us an Underworld Dreams, which is nice. Again, I like nice things. Nice things are nice. We do need to sack some stuff here, which is mildly problematic. Fiend Artisan. Actually, you're a tutor. You know what? No, I'm still willing to make the trade. We got it. We just top decked into the combo. I'm at a loss. I have no words. That was perfect. Let's go, baby. I can't believe we just did that. Travis, butt cheeks, 100%. Wait, what? Yes, I love it when a plan comes together. The plan that came together, Trav, exactly. Let's go. Sick. That was perfect. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh, it feels so good to be happy. This is a great feeling. I should probably do this more often. You know, and we're just janking around in the play queue. That's all we're doing right now. We're not, like, I have no illusions that this deck is ranked viable. I genuinely don't think it is. But my goodness. Actually, in the jank queue, it's 5-2 right now. I mean, jank queue, the play queue. In the play queue, it's 5-2. I mean, we might be onto something here. Plat, yeah, in plat, we might be able to pull it off. Absolutely. This is a go. Let's do it. All systems engaged. We're doing the thing. All right. Going up against Cardio, my nemesis. All right. Just gonna put that into play because I love having a fancy animation on the first play. Timmy! Little Grizzly Bear Timmy. Ooh, fancy animations on 1 and 2. Let's go. You think another Oppo scoop here? Maybe, we'll see. Runner, yeah, exactly. I'm running constantly. That's why I've got the second chin here. It's from running so much. All right. Let's go Ayara. Ding ding. Run in your mouth. That's true. I do run my mouth constantly, Trev. I can't argue about that. Run over the opponent's prayer as you know it. Run in circles around our opponents. That's the name of the game. When they don't have counters, that's true. When they don't have counters, that's what it comes down to. If they do have the counters, we're in rough shape. And okay, they're running 4. They got at least 4 colors represented so far. Night of Autumn. Okay, cool. I'm gonna blow up my Timmy. I don't like that. He's an enchantment creature, so fair play. Fenlurker. Pew pew. Yeah, circular. Exactly, Trev. I sustain that. Yeah, circular or round totally qualifies as a shape. I'm very much in shape. Yeah, in that regard. Ooh, they're running fires? Ooh, saucy. Okay. Trail of Ambition. Teeing up the Gary next turn. Sick. Okay, here comes fires. Do they have a board sweeper here? Like a Wrath, Storm's Wrath or something? Else do I like fitness? I love the idea of fitness. I do. Deputy Detention, that sucks. That's gonna get rid of 3 devotion. Boo. Boo, I needed that. Oh, you jerk face. That's right, opponent. I called you a jerk face. Suck on that. All right, well, this is gonna hit for 5. It's not much, but it's something. Pew pew. There it is, Els. Thank you. Ah, yes. What was the one? I saw a clip of Riley Knight getting hit by one that was fantastic. It was somebody said, hey, you look like the main character from Odyssey. And he was like, I'm not familiar with that one. What is that? Odyssey D's nuts. And it was like, yes, perfect. Well played, everyone. Got him. Yeah. I gotta say, I love a good D's nuts joke. I'm so not above a good D's nuts jokes. A joke. Rest in peace. Okay. I was doing a little bit with my graveyard, so it's kind of a bummer, but not the end of the world. Ooh. Acquisition. I like that. I definitely like that. I would like my Ayara back, please. That'd be swell. Thank you. Pew! Doink. Thwack. Yeah. All right. I don't know how many other sounds I can make there, but I stand by all of them. All right, we're gonna go ahead and crack in here. And the Fenlurker can buff to a 2/2 at this point. Cool, so we get to kill the Jukai Naturalist. I'll take that. Boink. So they do gain 2 life here, which is not ideal. But we get rid of the Jukai Naturalist, and yeah, I'm okay with that. Need a Shep in the sideboard runner? I think we do, yeah. A Shep in the sideboard would be dope. In this case, because they have the Rest in Peace, it really wouldn't do much for us, but that would be a good idea, yeah. Be a nice thing to have, for sure. Scarab God. Scarab God and Rest in Peace is a little bit of a nombo, so I'm not too worried about that. Candy's a problem. Candy with Fires is a big problem. They can just gain an obscene amount of life every time, just for having mana. So yeah, no, that's not good. That's actually actively bad, if I may say. It does give Ayara haste though, that's nice. Appreciate that, thank you, opponent. All right. What's going on here? Casting a card now. It shuts down treasures. Card of the Great Creator actually can be very good. I would like to draw a card, please. I'm willing to sack my Chup for that. That's a hell of a card that we just got there. It's a hell of a card we just got there. All right, cool. Cool. I think I'd like to draw another card, because we're about to blow this whole board up anyway. What do we get? Takenuma. All right. With Rest in Peace, that's irrelevant. Mountain Dew it, exactly. Boom, baby. All right. And everything exiled, so Scarab God is gone forever. You'll love to see it. They're gonna rip a Yorion here. It's just gonna stick and be a 4 or 5, which I'm not that intimidated by. By Explore Anthology Ball, I think so. I plan on picking it up. Yeah, I plan on picking it up. I think it's gonna be worth it. As much as I want to pull off the Underworld Dreams action, I think Gary's more of a sure thing. Get a trial. Oh, that could have been good. You know, Trial of Ambition would have been good too. Or you gotta love the Chups. Chupadoop. Holy cows. Ooh, hello. Why, hi there, hello. We're gonna go ahead and stick a Gary because we can. Blast, blast. Pew, 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 pew. I love going pew pew on my opponents. It makes me very happy, and they scoop it up. Let's go! All right. That felt good. All right, I like this deck. I like this deck a lot, actually. There's something to this. There's definitely, I like having multiple lines of attack. I love having Gary as well as the pure Underworld Dreams combo. Right, Travanor, Merry Christmas indeed. This is great. This deck is sick. I'm loving it. So, yeah. Captain Razzlepants, a hell of a name. I have no words. That name is great. Let's try it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That was an unpleasant little cough there. All right. Timmer! Live out, Timmer! See, do they find Tymaret offensive? I've only used Explorer deck work. Yeah, Trav, that'd be sweet. Yeah, Potatos exactly. We have an opportunity to actually get the Lotus going early. Hopefully. Hopefully it works. Ooh, Bishop. I'm definitely gonna kill that. Definitely gonna kill that all day, every day. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna kill the crap out of that. All right. Turn 4, not bad. Yeah, not bad. We can do worse. We're gonna Chup here to get rid of that Bishop though, because that thing is a huge problem. But we're gonna Nyx Lotus next turn. Pew pew. I just love pew pew sound effects. I can't help it. Youthful Valk, sure, whatever. Guess who's over it? This guy. Sure, 4 to the face. Fair enough. Swamp. Lotus. Yeah. But no, Angels is kind of... It is what it is. It's just kind of everywhere right now. Crashing in. They may have a trick to help blow us out here, or they can just block 2 of it, which is fine. But I want to attack their life total so that the Angel of Vitality debuffs a bit. I like that. I like debuffing my opponent's stuff. Makes me happy. They're gonna march around the world like that, my Nyx Lotus? Come on, man. It's the one thing I had. I got a spare, but still. And we're drawing all of the lands. Every last one, in fact. Dink. Doink. We're gonna knock out 1/3 of their cards right now, which is nice. I like that. Attack that life total a little bit more. Okay. So at this point we have all of the mana. All of it, as a matter of fact. Gain life with Tymaret. Sure we can. My God. Okay. We're flooding out really badly. Buff, 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 buff. Oh, Barrage, you can barely follow what's going on. I'm sorry. I don't know most of the cards. That'll do it. Yeah, we're dead here. Youthful Valkyrie buffs enough. Yeah, that's lethal. We flooded out. They hit nothing but gas. Like they hit exactly what they needed, and we hit nothing but swamps. Like we drew like three, 4 swamps in a row. Like there's with 2 Nyx Lotuses. Like so, oh my goodness, the amount of mana that we had access to. It's all good. Drop 1 land. Given that we're trying to ramp up to a 7-drop, I don't know about that. Maybe though. Gave speeds on and new people. Like wait, what just happened? Pirage, I'm sorry. Potatos, why play this in the play queue? Because it's well, oh, why play Angels in the play queue? Because they're just trying to rack up their daily wins. That's all. Adding Mirror Box was a crazy idea. Else, oh, for sure. Getting multiple Forsaken Monuments down, multiple Karns. Yeah, that's pretty gross. All right. So Pirage, I'm gonna try to do a better job of narrating as we go. So what this hand gives us, Agadeem's Awakening can enter the battlefield as a land. We also have Castle Locthwain and a swamp. So we got 3 solid lands in the opening hand. That's definitely entering tapped. I don't want to pay life. Christmas, what's up, dude? Okay, MG doesn't have a history. That's, yeah. Oh, yeah, there should be some kind of log. That would be really nice. No, Pure, I didn't take it that way. Trial of Ambition. This forces our opponent to sacrifice a creature. Yeah, no, it would be nice if there was some kind of log, even as a stream extension, like so you could see like the previous actions that have been taken. That would be awesome. But next turn, we're going to be able to drop Underworld Dreams, get that going fast. And our opponent's running blue, so they're probably going to want to be drawing cards. And I like it when we can hate on our opponent who wants to draw cards by hurting them every time we draw cards. It's good. It's a nice thing, right? It looks hot. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Christmas. All right. I want the Underworld Dreams to stick. I want the Underworld Dreams to stick a lot, as a matter of fact, to the point where I'm willing to throw Ayara under the bus here. They probably have a 2-mana counter, like a reject or a Geistite Snare. Actually, if it's a reject, you know what? But it might also be like a negate. Tosser, yeah. They're gonna have a counter here. I'll be shocked if they don't. Actually, or they may choose not to counter her because they can bounce her as well. These are all possibilities. Yes! Okay, she sticks. We at least ping for one. This drought, yeah. Runners, a time for Dominator United yet? Not quite, unfortunately. I can't wait for that set. It's gonna be sick. Combat first. You gotta bounce, homie. Christmas, I don't even know what that means, man. Are we gonna try to stick Underworld Dreams? They may have a negate, they may have a cancel, they may, and probably not cancel. Mystic Dispute, that'll do the job. All right. Mildly problematic, except for the mildly part. Kind of totally sucks diddly Ox Flanders, but that's okay. Ayara can keep crashing in. We got him on a clock. Let's get Timmy on board. All right, pulling counter spells, but again, we've got them on the clock. Our tempo is in our favor here. That's probably a devotion, exactly. However, until terrible standard gameplay runner. I'm sorry. Cheat hook. You'll love to see it. I'm just gonna keep crashing, I guess. This is good. There's no way this doesn't pull a counter. We're gonna dig outside the game. No pause. Grab another Underworld Dreams. Let's go. Aw, Christmas, thank you, man. That means a lot. That means a ton. Thank you. Our opponent didn't get what they wanted. They were just sitting on a couple counter spells. We had the clock. They were good to go. They didn't want to bother continuing. You'll love to see it. But dude, Christmas, you're one of the real ones, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Appreciate you. Call to counter dress or anything before throwing. Don't have a lot of runner. I get that. So a good budget deck in that case. Pirage. Good budget deck according to you guys for a noob. It depends what you're doing. There are a couple of cards that appear in a ton of different decks, like a ton of different decks. Like Fable of the Mirror Breaker in red is a very safe craft because it appears in like everything. If you're in red, just put the card in it. In black, you've got Meathook Massacre. It's a mythic rare to be fair, but like that's one of those that just fits in anywhere. As far as like just a good budget deck, it kind of depends on what format you're looking for. Like if you wanted to play Standard, Explorer, Historic, or Alchemy, those are your 4 big ones. It's tricky. I do have a couple of if you go to my YouTube channel and look up ultra budget, I have a couple of decks that actually were built with. You've been playing Alchemy? Okay. I do have a couple of decks that are that actually have 0 rares or mythics, and I gotta say I have a budget. There's a particular, and Trav, thank you for posting the YouTube link. I do have one deck. Let's just do a quick look for Hammer. I love, there's a particular archetype called Hammer Time, which is just delightful. I love it. And I have a couple of different versions. I have an Explorer version, I have a Historic version, and I also have a budget Explorer version. It's been fun. Hey man, Pure Rush, as long as you're having fun, do it up. Like, go crazy. But this is a deck that has no mythics or rares in it whatsoever, that is designed to get Colossus Hammer, which gives a creature +10/+10 onto a Fireblade Charger as early as turn 2. It's awesome. It's awesome. I don't know what else to say. you can be swinging with, so what you do is, the perfect situation, the ideal, the nuts, if you will, is drop a Fireblade Charger or a Colossus Hammer on 1. On turn 2, you drop whatever the other one was. Like, so drop a Fireblade Charger on 1. Turn 2, drop the Colossus Hammer, cast Resolute Strike. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's a warrior, you may attach an equipment you control to it. That attaches the Colossus Hammer to the Fireblade Charger to attack for 13 damage on turn 2. It's sweet. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a wonderful thing. And in the late game, if you don't pull this off like right off the bat, like that's the nut draw. If you pull that off on turn 2, your opponent usually just scoops, which is fine. We'll take those, of course. But yeah, Pure Rush is a blast. It's an archetype called Hammer Time. It's actually very common. It's a go-to in Modern. I absolutely adore this in Historic and Explorer. You can have a ton of fun with it. But Colossus Hammer is what it's about, and it's an uncommon from M20. Yeah, so good. Stealing the list, Pure Rush, do it. Actually, here, let me grab. I have a 100%. Let me grab the. Let me grab it for you. Here's a link. Boom. That is a link to a YouTube video. The full deck list is in the description of the YouTube video. But yeah, no, I share all my lists. Actually, I share my lists over on Aether Hub as well, which actually I believe there's a link in the, yeah, oh, Pure Rush, 100%. Yeah, 100%. No, I love sharing these things. Like, this is where it's at. I also have a Reanimator deck that's actually standard legal. That's budget. I don't actually have it in Arena at the moment, but it is on my YouTube channel as well. That's a lot of fun. It's a Grixis Reanimator list that, again, has no rares or mythics. Super fun. Super fun. So I love building budget brews. They're an absolute blast, and you can do some really cool things with it. But unfortunately, the time has come. I do need to call it a day for today, but thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you for those watching on the YouTube feed. Hi, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. If you haven't hit that sub button yet, I'd appreciate it very, very much. We're approaching 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and as soon as I hit that, I will be able to apply to the YouTube Partner Program. It's going to be a very big deal, so if you wouldn't mind helping me out achieve that goal, oh my goodness, I would love it. I'd appreciate it oh so much. But yeah, oh, Pure Rush, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for making the stream possible, because if it wasn't for all of you, I would just be sitting around in my living room talking to myself about Magic cards, which is kind of weird, not gonna lie. I mean, could be fun, I suppose, but very weird. In any event. Exactly, Trev, exactly. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you on the YouTube feed. Thank you for hanging out. Have a phenomenal day, everyone. And here on the stream, we're going to find somebody to throw a raid out to. Talk faster? Okay, you got it. I'm very capable of talking incredibly fast, especially when I'm really excited. I also have a difficult time controlling the volume of my voice. It can get very loud when I get excited. All right, that bit never has to happen again. All right, let's find somebody we can throw a raid out to who's also streaming Magic this morning. All right. Cool. So we had a rough start to this stream, but man, we had some fun. And near the end, things like we had a ton of fun. This is delightful.